Thank you, Wes. Appreciate the introduction. Welcome, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to join us this afternoon for our live event. Over the next 20 minutes, myself and Justin Van Heining, our dye sublimation specialist, will be taking you on a tour through our wide format showroom. The showroom is located in Trenton, New Jersey. It's something that we're very proud of. Over the last couple of years, we've worked really hard to bring together all the different manufacturers within this space and to be able to really make it a special place that people can come to and audition a printer before you make a purchase, talk about new applications, test out new materials. It really is there for the customer. And we encourage you to reach out to us. We like to do a lot of demonstrations. We like to test a lot of materials. And as we go through the space, you're going to see a lot of things that we've done and decorated, and a lot of things that were done during customer demonstrations. Along the way, we'll show you some of the features, kind of how to get around the space a little bit, things to be on the lookout for as you walk through the space. And again, thank you. So without further ado, let's get started here. If I click on the main screen here, it's going to show me a dollhouse view of the showroom, and it's going to drop you into the showroom floor. First thing you're going to see is right in front of you, there's a green button. If I roll over that, that's a tag. There's several of these throughout the space, as you can see. These multicolored tags contain a lot of different information for the piece of equipment or material that you happen to be reviewing. This particular one has a list of the equipment that's within the showroom that we currently have on display. And these are things that we're updating as things come and go, demo equipment is sold, new machines are introduced. We update this periodically. To move around, it's really just as simple as moving your mouse. You can slide forward, you can click and spin. You can take a closer look at each item. If I roll over the tags here, you can see some of our catalogs and promotional materials. All these are available for download by going onto these links. So if you wanted to download the brochure and read more about it, you're welcome to download the PDF just by clicking here. If I pan around a little bit more, you can see some samples that we have on display. This happens to be a portable SEG frame with some latex printed fabric in it. And these things are really throughout the space. They're meant to be informative. Not everything is a PDF for download. There's a lot of how-to videos here, things to show you more about the equipment, possibly an in-depth demonstration of the equipment, and in some cases, just how the actual material is used in an application. The dots you see on the floor here, if you click on those will move you around the space as well. So let's take a walk over here. One of the show pieces that we have available to us here it's an HP Latex R Series. This is the R1000 Plus. It's a 64-inch flatbed latex printer. On display, we have several different materials that run through this machine. There's a half-inch piece of plywood that was printed on the machine. Latex does a beautiful job when you're printing on anything that has a texture, like plywood or brushed aluminum and so forth. It's very transparent, has an excellent look to the finish when it's produced on the latex machine. Here's an acrylic sample. This happened to be done, it's backed with white. White is one of the things that the latex printer excels at. If you're not familiar with the latex machine, we have a link here that shows you a tour of the machine. You can download a PDF brochure. You can click the information link to get pricing. You can even go through and apply for financing if it's something that you think you're interested in. Again, these videos are throughout the space. Some are very in-depth. Some are really promotional that highlight the machine and the features and benefits of it. Up front here we have, this is a box that we created here in-house in the showroom. This is a corrugated sheet that we printed on the latex flatbed, and we used a Zuma cutting solution to create the box. Inside the box, it has several different items that were all printed on the HP latex printer, and it's really a great sample. It's something that even our customers use to be able to show off what they can do with their printer. If I roll over the dot, you'll see a little promotional video that we created while the box was being made. So this video was shot all while we were doing the production. As the prints were coming out of the machine and being run through the cutter, it was being photographed. So it's actually pretty cool. If I take a walk over here to the right, we'll take a look at some of the other equipment. We have HP Stitch, the dye sublimation printers. We have HP Latex on display throughout the facility. This particular machine is an HP Latex 560. It's one of HP's flagship roll-based printers. Prints up to 64 inches, and it's very universal. You can print on anything from doing high-quality poster prints all the way up to doing fabric for SEG frames. Up above it here, we have a couple of examples of things that can be done when printing on fabric with latex. Hey, Justin, are you there?
Yeah, right here, Keith.
This is Justin Van Heining. He's our dye sublimation specialist. He's really our expert when it comes to textiles and finishing and the application of them. So why don't you go ahead and explain a little bit about some of the prints that we're looking at on the wall?
Sure thing. So not only is the Experience Center great to come in and look at some of our equipment offerings, but it's also a really good resource to come in and take a look at some of the applications you can do with some of our media solutions. What you're looking at here is an SEG frame that's done in our Star Media triple white fabric. And to the left of it is a pole pocket banner done in our heavy knit Star Media. We have 4 fabrics that are included in our Star Media line of fabrics just strictly for dye sub. These 4 fabrics are what you would consider your sign shop staples, but what's interesting or unique about these is that they're not coded to receive direct printing. So they're uncoated, which increases the performance. There's less wrinkling. There's less chance for ink migration. But they're really just specifically designed as your sign stop staples for really any dye sub shop. And it's a soft knit, a heavy knit, a triple white, and a stretch material.
Thank you, Justin. If we move around here to the left, you can see a couple more HP devices. It's an HP Latex 365. We have an HP Latex cutter. It's an awesome combination if you're not currently doing print and cut and making stickers. This is a very popular item right now, especially with everybody looking to reopen all the business things that are going on with COVID-19. A lot of print and cut applications are going to be needed for businesses to be able to reopen, displaying signs throughout their businesses to remind social distancing, floor graphics to make sure people are spaced apart and aware of the space that they're in. So if you don't currently have a print and cut solution, I highly recommend taking a look at the HP units. Just slide around over here. I'll take a look at the back of the R Series that we were in front of a moment ago. Oop, clicked a little too far. Let's take a walk back around here. Slide around to the back of the machine. What I was trying to show you was taking a look at, we have videos for operation on a lot of these machines. This particular video shows you how to load a sheet in an R Series flatbed printer, kind of how easy it is to function with and how adaptable it is, whether you're going from rigid substrates to roll-based substrates. So. Behind our R Series, we have Zuma Flatbed. We do quite a bit of work with Zuma. We've enjoyed working with their machines quite a bit. This is an F1612. This machine is capable of doing anything from cutting out basic paper prints, adhesive vinyl kiss cuts, trimming banners, all the way up to routing rigid substrates. So acrylic, metals, wood, all that can easily be done on the Zuma. If we take a look at the box, there's a video talking about creasing options, all the different tools that are available. When you visit the facility, all these things are on display, a lot of informational things. We have all the tools available to check out, load them in the machine, show you what they can do to create a lot of different samples. So, slide around to the left here. This is Epson Corner. So we have 3 of Epson's devices on display representing each one of their product lines. So we have their P Series aqueous machine, we have their flagship solvent machine, the S8600, and we also have a dye sublimation machine on display. If I take a walk over to the front of the printer, I can roll over the tag sitting on top of it. This particular one's going to show me a video and a walkthrough, showing me how the machine functions, the benefits of it. Can roll over the tag on the material and I can see the banner material that's loaded in it. This is one of our D-Tech products that we private label here at Lindenmeyr Munroe. If I slide over here, this is one of Epson's newest dye sub machines. This is the F6370. This is really a great machine. If you're looking to get into dye sublimation and you're looking to do hard and soft goods, this is really a great printer to get started with, and is relatively inexpensive, especially if you want to combine it with a heat press from Monte Antonio. We have packages starting pretty reasonably, I believe, around $16,000. Hey, Justin, you want to talk a little bit more about Monte Antonio?
Sure. Thanks, Keith. Yep. So I'm going to start off talking really about the heart of sublimation and the heat fixation unit. And us as Lindenmeyr, we're very fortunate to have a partnership with Monte Antonio, and they really are the global leader in heat fixation units. Like Keith said, we're currently offering mid-volume printer press packages for under $17,000. So to go ahead with a really good press, both for hard and soft goods, it's a really great way to enter the market. Some of these hard goods we speak about are, your Chromolux, your Unisub panels, which would be aluminum metal prints. It could be coasters, keychains, jewelry boxes, etc. And then some of your soft goods, to get in at entry level, you're looking at a lot of pre-sewn materials. So it really takes the finishing right out of the equation. You can do pre-sewn dye sublimated masks, hand towels, beer koozies, mouse pads, socks, t-shirts. The list really, really goes on and on. What we're looking at here is our model 852, which is a table machine. And this really is a multi-purpose machine. It can be used for piece-to-piece, roll-to-piece, or roll-to-roll. It's a great piece of machinery for sports apparel and fashion, but you can also do your piecemeal and also do your sign display. So it is a really good universal tool. We'll also soon will be available to show a flat press and a 3-meter or 126-inch rotary machine in the near future. They'll be available for virtual demos and also live demos, and we'll see a little bit about that in a few minutes. Up here towards the front of the room, you'll notice a little Pong's media brochure stand. Pong's is our textile mill partner. They're Europeans, leading textile mill based in Germany. One of the unique things with Pong's materials and why it really kind of fits our program and our customers' needs is that their textiles are compatible with UV, latex, and dye sublimation ink. So it's very helpful for people that want to get into textiles and test the waters. You can go ahead and start printing these on your UV or latex machine, develop a customer base, and transition that customer base over to a dye sublimated print, which is a little more professional and better color, but you're using the same materials. Your customers, they don't have to change with you. You're keeping them on the same materials, just really changing the ink technology. One of the other things about the Pong's textiles is that they're HP certified, and it really offers the easiest plug-and-play solution to any customer that's out there currently running latex equipment. Back here to the front of our space, you'll see some window treatments as well as a pillow. These were all printed on our Premex Duravibe fabric, which is our home decor solution. And those are both compatible with latex and dye sub. They have a special coating for latex, but it really is, as far as a polyester-based fabric for dye sub, it has the look and feel of natural fibers, which there's really no other fabrics on the market that have that attribute.
Thanks, Justin. One of the cool things I wanted to point out while we're up here in the corner that's it's kind of relevant to where we are is these black and white prints that are hanging in the lobby of our space. These were black and white images that R.C. Maxwell used to do for proof of work to get paid back in the early 30s. And ironically, R.C. Maxwell was just down the street from where our facility is. And today, all their images are part of Duke University's library. And you pretty commonly see them throughout many marketing and print campaigns. A lot of interior decoration stuff. People are using these old photos that used to just be to collect payment for work. They're now art. So kind of cool.
One of the other things while we're over here, we have a backlit SEG frame that was on the wall that was printed on our Pong's soft image Satori. It kind of leads me to another point that, we also have a full line of sewing and cutting equipment available, from your standard Juki industrial sewing machine all the way up to fully automated sewing systems by Matic. And we also provide a lot of training both virtually and on site as far as the finishing of textiles.
One of the things to point out as we move around the space, everything that you see, all the wall decoration, the wall wraps, all the vinyl, right down to the stickers that are on the front door, everything was printed here. We did all this stuff in the showroom on the equipment that is here. A lot of it done through testing, individual customer demonstrations, but I'm proud to say that everything is done here. And it's one of the things that we offer if either you connect with us to be able to do a live one-on-one demonstration with a specific request, or if you actually make a visit to the facility. As we pass by the TV, one of the things I wanted to point out is the button that's tagged on the TV here. If you see a video and are trying to figure out where it's at or get back to it, or if you want to just go through all the videos that are in the space, this is a shortcut to be able to get to our YouTube channel, to be able to view all the videos that are in the space. I think there's about 50 of them or so here that are highlighted in this space. So, as you work our way back around over here, some more of the latex samples that we've done in the space. The awning here that's done, the wall mural that's behind it, that's all been printed on HP latex, and their fabrics that we have available in stock. Justin, you want to talk a little bit about the HP Stitch?
Sure. The HP Stitch is a very unique printer. It's the first printer of its kind that utilizes HP's thermal printhead technology. What this does, it allows for easy printhead replacement, and that combined with a lot of the other maintenance features that HP carried over from its aqueous and latex printers really makes a pretty much virtually maintenance-free machine, which is very unique when you think about dye sub printers. People are used to getting underneath the machines and swabbing the heads and doing purges and cleanings every morning. The HP machine really takes care of itself, and it's a great user-friendly machine, and it's a great machine for anybody that's looking to enter the textile market. Over here to the right of our RIP PC, you'll also see a couple little things. Keith, if you can scroll over some of the Barbieri devices. Color management is one of those things that is often overlooked, but color is really what separates, everybody from their competition. And it should be considered just as important as a purchase as a printer is. We have two packages right there. One's the Barbieri the SpectroPad, which is a portable spectrophotometer, and it works really well with anybody running a flatbed printer. Because it's portable, you have the ability to take the SpectroPad and bring it over to your flatbed printer and read it directly on the sheets, rather than taking your sheet stock, cutting it, and then bringing it over to your Spectra device. The other machine there is the Barbieri, the LFP QB. This is upgraded to the Textile Edition. This is the only spectrophotometer out there on the market that can read and write transmissive profiles as well as read fluorescent inks. And with the Textile upgrade, you can go ahead and if you go ahead and sublimate your swatches and they become very distorted and it's too difficult to manually read, the camera actually takes a picture and reads the distortion and factors that in, and it's a fully automated reader, and there's really eliminates any chance for a misreading of a patch. So your profiles are really coming out consistent, no surprises, and really excellent color with both of those devices.
Thank you, Justin. One of the other exciting things we've been working on recently here in the showroom is we're involved in an expansion. The showroom that we just walked through is approximately about 5,000 square feet. Next door to us, we are about to go through the wall here and do another 5,000 square foot expansion. And we're going to be building a 3-meter dye sub facility. So this will feature 3-meter printing, calendaring, and laser cutting and finishing. And it's going to be a pretty unique space. It's probably one of the only facilities on the East Coast that has the ability to do 3 meters on a demonstration point, and probably one of the only ones, I should say, in the Northeast. So one of the things I wanted to do today is just give everybody a little sneak peek at it. We can pop through the wall here, and you can see where we are with the construction process. So in this space, what you're looking at here is this is an HP Latex Stitch S1000. It's a 126-inch dye sub printer capable of printing on either transfer paper or direct on textile. We're going to have quite a few machines in this room. We have another one that's in transit. Thanks to COVID-19, exporting product out of Europe is taking a little longer than normal. So, but inbound to us, we currently have a Zuma L 1810 laser cutter that's going to be here. We have received our 2 Monte units, and we're just getting ready to power these up. This is the Monte Antonio, the Mod 901. This is a 3-meter industrial heat press, which is going to be awesome for customer demonstrations and for testing new materials and stuff. Over here we have one of the flat presses. This is a hydraulic press from Monte Antonio. It's perfect for hard and soft goods, and it's a real production machine. There's 2 automated drawers that slide in and out of here. So while you're pressing one tray of material, you can be preparing your next tray to go in, so you can have continuous workflow. One of the things that's going to be cool about this space, right now I know you're just seeing black and white in the space. All these white spaces here, these are all being prepared for Pong's Descore system. What Descore is a acoustical wall fabric system. It's a track that goes up on the wall that allows you to wrap the wall in fabric instead of vinyl. And it also allows you to add acoustical sound dampening material behind that fabric. This space, when we moved in, had a terrible echo to it. It was extremely difficult to talk in and carry on a conversation with a tremendous amount of reverb. Since we've put the fleece up on the walls and the sound deadening material, it's completely transformed the space. You don't realize you're in a 5,000 square foot open space. It feels like you're in a much smaller, confined space. Very easy to have a conversation and no echo. If you take a walk over here into the corner, we can see the fleece is up on the walls already, so the sound deadening material's there, the tracks are ready. We're getting real close to installing the fabric. So it's one of the things that we're really excited about is being able to provide this to our customers, allow them to have a place to be able to test out a lot of different materials and really work out their applications that are going to be best for their business before they make the investment. So it's one of the great things that we have available to us here that I'm very thankful for. So. Hey, Wes, you still there?
Awesome job, Keith and Justin. We really appreciate the walkthrough. We just want to make sure that everybody that's viewing this is aware that this is a tool that is free to all of you and it's available to you 24/7. So, Keith, if you want to talk a little bit about where they can find it, and then we'll close up.
Sure. This tour is available by visiting our website. Easiest way to get there is to go to lmwide.com. That's lmwide.com. That'll link you to our e-commerce wide format store. And on the front page, you'll find a link to be able to enter the showroom. I encourage everybody to come back, take some time, tour around. There's a lot to see. I know we moved through the space kind of quickly, but there's a lot of great information here. If anybody has any questions, please reach out to us. The best way to get a hold of us is at wideformat@lindenmeyrmunroe.com. That'll get you in touch with us, be able to talk to one of our specialists. We offer one-on-one live demonstrations. So if you want to see one of your projects printed, you want to sample a material, see what it might be like on a new printer, happy to connect with you, set up a one-on-one demonstration and walk you through the process, showing you the machine and the materials. So again, I really appreciate everybody joining us today. I know everybody's time is valuable, but we're really excited about this space and happy that we had a chance to be able to show it to you.
Great. Keith, Justin, thanks again. Great job today. And again, for our customers, we really just want to partner with you. And this gives us the ability to show you the different options that you have as you look to move forward. And as you go in to lindenmeyrmunroe.com, you have access to this under the wide format section as well. And then please reach out to your local sales reps. We have sales specialists for wide format in each region. We have experience centers for you that could be more local than Trenton, New Jersey. So please reach out, and we're happy to assist you in determining the best path forward for your business and the ability, helping give you the ability to offer new products to your customer base as we're all looking to diversify and help one another through these unusual times. So thanks so much for your time today. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to hearing from you and hearing any other ways that we can help you in your business and growing your product segment. Thanks, and enjoy the day.